They are missing you badly. This seems to be unreal, but it can become your reality in a very short span of time. It can happen within a few days or weeks. All of this is very much possible for you. People have manifested their specific person who used to ignore them even 5 years ago. Time and distance do not matter. What matters is how consistently you apply the techniques that are shared with you in my videos. Once you become consistent and once you maintain this new state of being, everything starts falling into place and your specific person begins chasing you. Right now, you might be in a situation where you miss your specific person and you want them back, but always remember that it is just because of an energy dynamic. It will not last forever, and it will definitely change after this video ends. So, today I am going to discuss a very cool topic that has helped me immensely in my journey of manifestation, and this will also help you and mind you. It will change the way you perceive manifestation. If you are following Neville Goddard, then you definitely have heard that creation is finished and everything exists. Some of the YouTube channels have told you that you already have your desire. But after hearing this, you think, well, if I already have my desire, then where is it? I cannot see it yet. I cannot touch it. I cannot even feel it. Then where is it? Why do people keep on saying that I have my desire when I cannot experience it? If you too had these doubts in your mind, then today they will be solved. So, smile because your reality is about to change. Do you know that we are not living in a single universe, but we are living in multiple universes? Well, your mind will be blown. You won't be able to understand it logically yet. But, to keep it simple, it is said that there exist multiple universes parallel to each other. All of these universes are happening at the same time. But the thing is, each and every universe has a different outcome. To make it easy, let's say you know a person named John who is confused between Sarah and Alina. He likes both of them and doesn't know what to do. Now, in this universe, John is acting as this confused guy who is afraid of losing Sarah or Alina. Then in another universe that is parallel to this one, although John likes Sarah, he still chooses Alina and is clear with his decision. In yet another universe, he chooses Sarah and leaves Alina. Then there is another one where John is an extremely lucky guy because Alina and Sarah don't have any problem with sharing John. Also, there is one where both Sarah and Alina reject John because it hurts their feelings. So, the interesting thing here is that John, Alina, and Sarah exist in all parallel universes, but the story that is playing is entirely different. The outcomes are different, the desires are different, the actions are different, and everything exists at the same time. I think now many of you understand this theory clearly. This is one way of looking at the multiple universe theory that will help you immensely in manifesting your desire, and I will show you how. Also, I would like to share that religions also accept the theory of multiple reality, or multiverses. Now, this concept starts to feel interesting to you, but how will it benefit you? Well, if you observe the example that I gave you clearly, then you will understand it. You will know how it can help you. But still, I will make it clear for those of you who still don't get it. So, let's say you have a specific person named X in this reality. X is playing the role of ghosting you. X doesn't text you or call you, and due to X's action, you miss X a lot. Now, there is a totally different reality where X is hanging out with you almost every day. In another reality, X talks to you for long hours. Then there is another where X misses you a lot because you are exclusive. Then there is another where X is chasing you. So, all these realities exist, and that is why you hear people telling you that you already have your desire. Your desire already exists. Isn't it mind-blowing? Did you have that aha moment? I know many of you feel relieved now because it is possible for you to have your desire. There are always possibilities. You can make it happen, but the question is, how? Well, it is very simple, and you will understand that in a few minutes. If you understood this, then share your opinion in the comments below. Now, coming back to the topic, at this point you understand why they say that you already have your desire. You also understand that there are parallel universes where outcomes are different. And if right now you are watching my video, and you want to turn your desire into a reality, then it is evident that you are not in the universe where your wish is fulfilled. So, you are wondering how to make it work in your favor. How can I benefit from it? Well, the answer is simple and clear. You have to shift into that reality. After hearing this, only a few of you will be like, what do you mean by shifting into that reality? But, on the other hand, many of you have definitely heard of this term shifting to a different reality. You probably have heard this term thousands of times. You accept it, but you never gave it a thought. Isn't it? You know that people talk about shifting to a reality, but how do they shift? What do they mean by it? You haven't thought deeply about it. Am I right? Well, when I was new to these teachings, I too started to accept them because someone said it or I read it somewhere, but I never thought about it. When I thought about it and researched further, then only the dots connected. So, hear me out clearly. Right now, if I ask you, who are you? You will say, I am Susan, or I am James, or I am Shelley. Further, you would say that I am a woman or I am a man. Then you would tell me that I am from the United States of America, or I am from India, or I am from Canada. Then you would tell me about your hobbies or quality, and you would write a complete essay about yourself. But still, you won't be able to tell me who you are because you are not what you told me. You told me about yourself. You would think I am high on a burger, but you never told me who you are. You only told me about yourself. I am saying this because you are not this body, and you are not even this identity. Instead, you have this body, and you have this identity. You have these qualities, and you have these hobbies. You are not from the United States. Your body is physically present there. Now, replay this particular paragraph and let it play a few times. Have you done it? If yes, then you will have some clarity. You will understand that what I told you is true. Almost everyone says that we are this body, or we are this mind. But we don't truly understand that we are neither this body nor this mind. We have this body and mind. The body and mind are the tools that we use in this physical reality. Our body keeps on changing. The day we came into this physical reality, we had this tiny body that now weighs around 154 pounds. Our bodies were short. We didn't know the language that other bodies speak. So, we used our mind to learn it. And here we are trying to understand each other using our body and mind. So, one thing is clear, we are not this body, and we are not this mind. Then who we are and how it would help you to shift into your desired reality. Well, you are just an awareness. You are consciousness. In some other terms, you are a soul. In Neville's words, you are imagination. And in some other terms, you are just energy. I explained all of this to you so that you can now easily shift into your desired reality. It is because in the past when you were referring to yourself as this body, then it was pretty difficult for you to grasp this shifting into a different reality. As you would think if there is some portal that you have to enter in order to make that shift. You would wonder if there is anywhere a door that you could open and enter into a different reality. You would be using all your focus to discover such portals. But all you have to do is shift your awareness. You have to shift your consciousness. And you have to make this shift by imagining your desired reality. You have to move into that reality by imagining yourself there. It is that simple. Right now, you can close your eyes and imagine yourself in any scenario that you like. You can imagine lying in the arms of your person. You can imagine holding their hands and walking on a beach. You can imagine cuddling. You can imagine kissing. In short, you can imagine everything. By imagining, you are moving your attention away from your physical reality. You are looking at a parallel reality from your internal eyes. You can experience a reality that already exists, and you are entering that scene. When you do it often, you move to that parallel reality, and you start having experiences that are in alignment with that reality. So, if you want your specific person to miss you badly and confess their feelings to you, then enter this parallel reality where they already miss you and tell you all the good things that you want to hear. Remember to choose a reality where what you want has already happened. Enter this reality. Enter it by imagining. Experience the reality through your imagination. And before falling asleep, imagine yourself already in this reality. Well, as soon as you imagine, you enter this reality. But I still advise you to do this imaginary act of yours for a few days on a consistent basis. There is a reason for that, and it is quite straightforward. The reason is that whenever you imagine a different version of yourself and you experience it, then you enter it. But when you come back to your physical senses, then you start searching for evidence. You are doubtful if you have done it properly or not. You would start saying that I am still in my room and I haven't made that shift. In short, you are entertaining these doubts that are hampering your progress. By entertaining a doubt, you are still imagining it. And when you are imagining, you are again entering a different reality where your doubt exists, and that is why you don't manifest it in your reality. So, it is important to stay in this new reality, and you stay here by changing your state of being or imagining your desired outcomes. This is how you make progress and turn your desires into reality. Also, I advise you to do this imaginal act before sleeping, as there is a reason for it. The reason is quite simple, and the reason is that when we are falling asleep, our logical mind is shutting down and our subconscious mind becomes active. The subconscious mind does not understand the difference between imagination and reality. So, when we fall asleep while imagining, then our subconscious mind accepts it as true and we enter that reality. And since our logical mind is shutting down, it won't create unnecessary doubts such as I am still in my room, where is my desire, and how will it come, and what not. By imagining before sleeping, you would remain in this state for a longer interval of time, and you would embody that feeling that would turn your desire into reality. In short, you would be able to manifest whatever you desire. This is why it is highly important for you to get aware of what you imagine before sleeping. Always become aware of what kind of content you consume before sleeping. It leaves an impression upon you. If you are still here till this very part of the video, then you have learned a lot today. And I have a surprise for you. The surprise is that I have created a guided meditation that helped many people manifest a phone call from their special person. They even shared their success story in the comments section. Check it out by clicking on the video that now appears on the screen.